He has a caregiver. He was in the hospital, so thank God he wasn't there during the fire. We thought. We get down the hill after we evacuate. Robert was still up the hill. I get down the hill and I said to Sarah, you know, we've got to call Francis, his son, who lives in, I think he's a professor at Harvard or something, and just make sure his dad isn't in the house. I think he's in the hospital. I'm pretty sure. We called and he said, what's going on? I said, well, you know, there's a fire in the Palisades. He said, oh, no, I've been in a meeting. This is right at the beginning because we were at the epicenter of the beginning of the fire. And I said, you know, your dad's in the hospital, right? He goes, no, he's in the house with a new caregiver. I don't know who they are. Well, it turns out what happened was I called 911. I finally got through to somebody, the fire department. That's the house right there. That's his house. And we could look down into his window. And I got someone in the fire department. I said, look, this 94-year-old guy with dementia, he doesn't even know that you've got to get to that house. We'll get there. We'll get there. So Robert went down. It turned out, he said, no, there's nobody there. And he said, the front door's open. It turned out later that the fire department had said to the caregiver, who was new and not from this country and probably a little afraid of authority, and I say that kindly, you know, they said, you must evacuate. We will come back for him. Don't worry. And they either forgot or they hadn't gotten there yet.
Oh, my goodness.
So Robert went in the house. He said, there's nobody here. I said, you know, they keep him in a little room that used to be the so-called maid's room. It's around the kitchen. I've been in the house because he used to fall out of his chair and we'd go over.
So did they get
help.
him out, James?
They got him out and the house burned down an hour later.
Oh, my.